Wow, what an opener for the season. Fans are back at Old Trafford after a long time. And what a welcome did they receive. 5-1 thrashing quickly banished the ghost of the slow start from last season. And not to mention, dishing it out in that fashion to Bielsa's 11. Let's take a look at the player performances.
The game only started because Henderson was out sick with COVID. He didn't have to do much during the entire game, as Leeds rarely were able to put a coherent attack. Ayling's consolation was too well struck for De Gea to do anything about, but his defense should have never let that much space in front of Ayling to take that shot in the first place. Apart from that, he caught everything comfortably on his way. A good and confident outing from the Spider. He took care of the right wing all by himself, affording Dane James and later Sancho complete freedom to participate in the attack. That meant that he himself didn't venture forward in the game that much, but nothing escapes a fighter once it has its tentacles in the game. This was a good display from the centre back, who has not been shown due appreciation by the United faithful. He kept Brentford quiet throughout the game and also distributed the ball well forward. Lindelof looks ready to fight for a place in the United's defense. He capped his performance with an assist. Maguire led the team into a big match very well. The only blemish would be to not come out with a clean sheet from the dominating display in front of the fans. His defense contained the menacing Brentford well enough to make him practically anonymous. He would be wishing for many such games through the season. Shaw didn't have to do much in the defensive work, as Leeds didn't trouble much on the left wing. Shaw looks a little rusty from the break and hope that he gets back to speed soon. Other games might not be this kind. He had a good game and participated well in the attack, though he added an unnecessary yellow card in his tally late in the game. Fred got a rare goal in the game. There was a tussle in the midfield in the first half, and Fred did really well to break down the play of the opposition. It would have been more interesting had Calvin Phillips played in the game for Leeds. Up against one of the most aggressive teams, Mexos did really well. He broke down the play while also linking the forward line. He carried the ball forward and that helped to maintain United's position in the opposition half. Dan James had one of the games of his life. He looked quite fresh and confident, backed by good performances for Wales at the Euros. He stopped a crucial counter-attack of Leeds earlier in the game, and that is something that should be appreciated because wingers are not expected to do those things. What can you say about a performance like that? Such a performance can only be watched and appreciated. Bruno scored 3 brilliant goals, which could have easily come off the boot of an accomplished striker. If this performance doesn't stop the talks about him only scoring on penalties, then nothing can. I can feel millions of tweets asking to sell Pogba being deleted after this outrageous performance by the French international. How many players have registered 4 assists in a top-flight league, and how many people have watched it in person? We need this man to extend his contract if we have any ambitions to win substantial silverware. Got the first goal of the season with a bang. It would be easy to forget his performance under the shadow of Bruno and Pogba, but I implore you to rewatch the match and monitor what Greenwood brings to the team. Excellent off-the-ball moment and brilliant link-up with teammates. Matis replaced Scott and he added strength to the defense, allowing Fred to venture forward and participate in the attacks. He was as always a shot on the ball and stopped Leeds from overrunning the midfield. 30 to 45 minutes of outing from Matic could help Dominic sustain through the long season where United is expected to play 60 to 65 games. This was a short cameo from Sancho, and this only gave him enough time to stretch his legs a little bit. We expect a lot from our 75 million signing and hope to see him in the following games soon. This was a short cameo from Marshall, and if he survives at United, this is going to be a make or break season for him. However, I believe that this short cameo is supposed to serve as a parade in front of potential buyers.